Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. Now, 1974's Stormbringer was an interesting Deep Purple album. It was the second from the Mark III lineup, which on the previous album Burn had already shown that it was, in the view of most fans, every bit as good as the second lineup and, considerably more funky because you had Glenn Hughes, who was always sort of a funk soul-minded bass and vocalist, and he was part of the band, and then you had David Coverdale as the lead vocalist and harmonizing with Glenn, and he brought a new sound to an already great band. By Stormbringer, though, Ritchie Blackmore was getting ants in his pants. He wanted to, cut out the funk and the soul, which he didn't like, and return to a sort of more blues-based, but with a lot of classical influence type of hard rock. And he eventually did that with Rainbow, a great, great band. But on this album, there's really not a bad track on the Stormbringer album. It is a great album, and it was what at the time was Ritchie Blackmore's swan song with the band until he obviously came back for Perfect Strangers. But there's one song that I think is a nominee for one of the great rock ballads of all time. Something, of course, David Coverdale knows quite a lot about. He co-wrote this song with Ritchie Blackmore. It's the final track on the album. It's called Soldier of Fortune. It is just such a wonderful song. It's a slow but powerful ballad. Wonderful lyrics, beautifully sung by Coverdale. You know, that wonderful, sensitive guitar of Ritchie. People think of Ritchie as the riff king, the someone who could do 20-minute classically inspired solos, but he was also someone who could make that strat just sing so melancholically yet sincerely. The quiet playing of Ritchie Blackmore just as important musically as his more sort of in your face type of stuff. You've even got John Lord on the Mellotron in a rare moment. Just a wonderful track. Never released as a single. Most people have forgotten it, but it is just a beautiful, beautiful track that you shouldn't let pass you by. So check out Stormbringer and check out the song. As always, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.